In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up Claude Code. This is for people who have never touched it before but want to get started, and I promise there's no technical background needed at all. I personally use Claude Code every single day to run my AI creative agency Pynk, and I also teach it to over 2,500 AI creators and professionals in my community. So basically, this is what I do every single day. Right here, it's not about software engineering, no developer background is needed, and I'm going to start slow and build every concept step by step. So in the end, you will be comfortable running Claude Code inside your own AI workflows. So to give you a little bit of an overview of what we're going to cover today, I'm going to start off by explaining what Claude Code actually is, and then we go straight to the install and setup part where I explain everything step by step. And finally, I will give one real example of our creative agency Pynk and how we automate work inside Claude Code. That's it, let's get started. Claude Code is essentially a terminal application. It lets you generate code to build creative projects. You can code whole websites or even launch an app. You can basically do whatever you want. You can think of it as Anthropic's version of Cursor, so you can generate code straight from the terminal. And this sounds really technical, but the good news, it's prompt-based coding. You don't need to write a single line of code yourself because you just tell the AI what you want to build and it will code it for you. And how it's usually used, it's combined with other development tools, and I'll show you the key ones in just a second. Bottom line, you don't need to be an expert, and even beginners can already build some cool projects. So let's set it up. In order to set up Claude Code, you will have to buy a Pro plan at first, and yes, it's not free, it will be around $17 a month, but it's totally worth it, and that without a question. It will save you time, so the tool will pay for itself. For me personally, it saves me hours every day and is even elevating my work because these tools are so advanced. So if you want to get started, go to the upper right hand corner and click Try Claude. And then you will have to agree to their terms and just click create account. As I'm based in Germany, luckily for me it will be only 15 euros. So let's choose the Pro plan right here, give it a click, and then you will be entering all your payment details right here, and in the end just click subscribe and you will be ready to use Claude Code inside Claude. And now let's set it up correctly. It's important to note right here that Claude Code is not a desktop app. It will run inside your terminal on your computer. So there's no app to download. You just paste in a command line inside your terminal and it will install itself on your computer. Sounds a bit technical, but now we will go through it step by step. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go down here and open our Spotlight search on the Mac, or you go to your toolbar in Windows and open the search bar, and we're going to type in terminal. If you're on Windows, you would type in PowerShell instead, and you will see an option to open something like this. So it's another window where we can paste in the commands, and let's maybe put this next to our instructions guide. And now we will have to put in the install command for Claude Code. And that's also why I opened the Claude Code docs right here, because here it lines up all these command lines and we can just basically copy this one right here and then paste it into your terminal. Now we would hit enter and Claude Code would install itself. If you're on Windows, you would go one below right here and install and copy paste the Windows PowerShell command. So just copy this and paste it inside your PowerShell, and with one click you can install Claude Code. I will leave this document linked below so you will have access to all of these command lines. Just copy and paste it, hit enter, and Claude Code will install itself. So let's test together if Claude was installed successfully on your computer. So what we're going to do is go to our terminal and type in Claude. Then you're just going to hit enter and a UI should load and confirm that it was installed successfully, as you can see right here. So if you're going to log in for the first time, it will ask you to authenticate first. So you'll have to log in with your Claude account we have created prior to this. So just put in your details and then come back to the terminal. And then it will also ask you to trust this folder. In this case, we just say yes. And you will see that the UI will load. And yeah, we basically have installed Claude Code on our computer. Maybe an important note, if we're going to close this terminal right now, it's going to be gone. And in order to start using Claude Code again, you will have to go again to your Spotlight search, type in terminal, open another terminal on your desktop and just type in Claude again. And you will see it will ask for the trusting the folder, press 1, and you can start using Claude Code on your computer. Before we're diving deeper and actually start using Claude Code, I just want to note that most people don't just use Claude Code inside their terminal, because we want to actually see what it's building when it comes to files, folders, code, and so on. So in our case, we're going to use a code editor. This gives you that visual layer alongside this terminal, so you will actually see what's happening. So the right question right here is, which editor should I use? There are various options out there like VS Code, we got Cursor, or Anti-Gravity. In our case, we're going to go with Anti-Gravity. Other features are also fine. I will leave the download link below, and we're now going to go through this step by step. We're going to download it together and set it up step by step so we can start using Claude Code efficiently. So let's download Anti-Gravity together. For this, we're going to go to antigravity.google, and right here we're going to navigate to the download button, and now we can choose the version that fits our case the best. In my case, it's going to be download for Apple, so just give it a click. And once this download has finished, we can go back to our desktop and you will have an icon like this right here, like an anti-gravity logo. So let's give it a click, and we're now inside of our editor. So just a quick heads up again, what is this editor? It's basically three things in one. It's a file organizer, it's a text editor, as well as an AI chat, like Claude, for example. So that's all you need to know from here. What we're going to do now is we're going to open a new project inside Anti-Gravity. I'm going to quickly walk you through the UI so you understand how to navigate it. And then we're going to open Claude Code inside Anti-Gravity and start working with it. So let's open our first project together. We're just going to navigate to open folder right here and then just click new folder. And now we can give it a name, for example, Claude_code_test. And then we're going to navigate to create and then open the folder. So now we have started our first project inside Anti-Gravity. The first thing that we're going to do now is going to open Claude Code inside Anti-Gravity. So how are we going to do this? We're going to navigate to the left side and go to extensions right here, and then go to the search bar and type in there Claude Code. And you will see there's like an option to install the Claude Code extension. In my case, it's already installed, as you can see. For you, just give it a click, and then we can navigate to this little orange icon right here. Give this a click as well, and we now have opened Claude Code inside Anti-Gravity. So this is how we get it started, and from here we can now start working with Claude Code in this editor, which have a lot of advantages I will show you right now. Just a quick heads up, if you guys want to stay ahead of the AI creative industry, make sure to check out our AI Creative Club. It's a community with over 2,500 AI creatives and professionals inside, so you can ask questions, you can share your work, or even find clients, as well as we will also share all the news tutorials on the best AI tools, and we share all the resources as well, like Claude Skills, for example. So make sure to check it out, and I'll see you guys inside. At first, let me guide you through the UI right here. We can close our extension we have just installed, as well as we can close this agent right here. It's basically has integrated Gemini in here, but we won't use that because we have Claude on our hand as well inside Claude Code. So this is how our UI looks after closing both of these tabs. We can navigate to the left side and click Explorer. Then we can also see an overview of our whole project. Right now it's empty because you remember we just created a file. But now from here we can start working together with Claude Code. It's very conversational, so we could just start entering a prompt. Before we do that, let me just show you the prompt bar right down here. So as you guys can see, you can just start chatting with him, say hi Claude, and it will interact with you. Basically like ChatGPT. The difference right here is it can also go out there in our project and start coding stuff for us. And yeah, basically can not only give us advice, it can really get active. And also you will see that we have different modes. So right now we're in edit automatically. This gives Claude Code way more permissions when it comes to executing tasks. For example, when we go into plan mode, this would mean that he does not do any changes to our files in this project. He will just like plan on how we could execute. In our case, we really want to build something, so we leave it in edit automatically. Moreover, we can also add files to our project as well. For example, if you maybe want to include a text document or anything like a picture, we could just add it here to our project as well, or we could browse the web. In our case, we're going to start with a simple example, which is really powerful already and shows the amazing stuff Claude Code can do, and we'll be building our own website for our company. I'm choosing more like creative visual example because I think it's a great way to get started. There are multiple use cases for Claude Code, but this is what we're going to do right now. In order to now create a whole website for our company Pynk, the AI creative agency, we will have to give some context to Claude Code on what we're doing, which color to use, and so on. So we have compiled a short summary on our desktop, which is basically a text document right here. And if you give it a double click, you will see it has just the most important information on what the company name is, on what we're doing as well. And also it names our core services as well as our process. And yeah, we have not written this ourselves. I just told Claude Code to go to my original website and scrape it and come back with a summary. And what we're going to do now with this context is we're going to drag it inside of our project. And if you go back in here, you will see now that the file is also displayed at the Explorer side on the left, and we can also visually see it. So Claude Code has now access to all of this information, and we could now go in here and make changes ourselves, or we could tell Claude Code to open the document and make changes for us. So for example, in the tagline, which will be the headline of the website, it says Premium AI Visuals built for brands. But what we are actually doing is Premium AI Visual Systems for brands. So I'm gonna go ahead, activate my voice assistant and gonna tell Claude to change it. You could also type it in with the keyword, of course. Please open the Pynk.txt document and change the tagline to Premium AI Visual Systems built for brands. So that's all what I'm going to tell him. I'm gonna hit enter and it's now, as I said, going to open this document and make those changes for me. I would say it's a very basic example on showing what it can do, but this is how we interact with Claude Code. We're just gonna tell it what to do and it's gonna execute it for us. And as you guys can see, it's gonna tell us done. And if you're gonna take a look inside the text document, you will see Premium AI Visual Systems built for brands is now in there. So I would say it worked fine. And we're nearly ready to tell it to make the website. I think there's one step ahead, which I always encourage you to do before launching your project, and that is creating the brain of your project. So this is the so-called Claude.md file. It will live at the top of your project, and always when you enter in the prompt, it will read this Claude.md file first, and it will know exactly what you're trying to achieve and then execute the prompt. And just like that, you will get very high consistency and high quality outputs. So I have another prompt saved right here. I'm going to just copy that and paste it in here. So it's basically saying use the Pynk.txt file as context and create a Claude.md file. So we're basically just telling Claude Code to create this brain for us. And then we're going to tell it about our goal. We are building a landing page for Pynk in dark, minimal, modern style. So we're just going to hit enter now, and Claude Code is going to go ahead, open that text document for context, and also it knows now what we're trying to achieve and going to compile it into, I would say, some main instructions that live at the top of our project. So as you guys can see on the left side in our Explorer, we now have the Claude.md file. We're going to give it a click and we can also take a look now what it did. So it's going to tell exactly what is our project, building a landing page for Pynk. Then it also names the most important, I would say, brand identity items. It's going to give the design direction as well as the core services and so on. And now we are ready to tell it to go ahead and create the website for us. So let's go ahead and tell Claude Code to build the full website for our company Pynk for us. I'm just going to tell it, please read the Claude.md file as well as the Pynk.txt file for context and start building our whole website for our company Pynk and let me know once you're finished. That's all what I'm going to tell him. I'm now going to hit enter and you will see him start working. If you want to maybe reiterate or stop the process, you can just press this white icon right here and you will see it says interrupted and it will stop the process. But in our case, of course, we want to go ahead. So I'm just going to tell him, go ahead. And it's going to continue the process of building the website. As you guys can see, you can also click on the thinking process and it will let you know what it's actually currently doing. So it knows the user wants me to build a complete website. I already have both files in context, so I don't need to read them. Let me plan the website. Now it's making a plan for the website as well, which is awesome. And as you guys will see on the left side, there will also be some files created that will then appear right here in the Explorer. We're just gonna have to give it a little bit of time to write all the code for us. And in, I would say, maybe 30 seconds, 1 to 1 minute, we will have a, I would say, first draft of our website and we will take a look at this together. So yeah, let's just give Claude Code a second to create everything. As you can see, it has now generated all the files for us. So at the left side, you will see it has now created the index file. That's where our website lives locally, as well as some scripts, which we don't have to pay too much attention right now. But we're gonna go ahead now and tell Claude to open the HTML file for us so we can take a look at the website as well. So it's gonna open it for us. Let's give it a quick second. You can see it will ask for permissions. We say yes, allow. And just like that, we have access to our website it has built for us. So we have our tagline in there, Premium AI Visual Systems built for brands. And it tells them about we combine creative strategy with artificial intelligence to help businesses. And yeah, it also shows what we're doing basically in a short, I would say, header right here. Then it tells on exactly what we're doing. It has even our, I would say, core services laid out right here. And also it shows our process on how we work with strategic discovery in the beginning, then the development, implementation, and optimization. So I would say it's pretty cool. It also gives some reason on why to choose Pynk. And I think it's nailed it. It's faster, it's sharper, it's scaling. Awesome output right here. And just like that, we have generated a first draft. And the best part, we can now go back to Claude and make some iterations, right? So there's basically unlimited options, what we could say now. Like, for example, maybe the black background is a bit boring. So we could go back to Claude right here and go back into our prompt bar and tell it the website looks great, but I think the pure black background is looking a bit boring. Can you maybe change it to a bit like a black gradient background so it looks a bit more alive? That's all what we're going to tell him, and gonna hit enter, and it's now going to go back and open the website in the background and make those adjustments for us. And yeah, there we go. We now have our result, and I think it looks amazing now with this, like, I would say pink accents right here. The button even is animated, and yeah, just like that, we have, I would say, a visually pleasing website for our company. And it just shows the pure power of Claude Code. This was our quick guide on how to set up and use Claude Code. We've built a whole website in minutes, so just imagine what you can do if you invest a whole hour of your time. I can really just encourage you to kick off your first project, and we also have multiple in-depth tutorials available right here, so make sure to check them out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers!